Good afternoon, Pokésports. It's your host, Mike, and I play with two Pokemon on the field. Today, the two Pokemon I'm playing with on the field are a DRIFBLIM and an Indeedee. Do you remember DRIFBLIM and Indeedee? It's such a beautiful, beautiful combo. You have your unburdened DRIFBLIM with the Psychic Seed. You have Indeedee with Psychic Surge. You know where I'm going with this. Your DRIFBLIM gets super, super fast. You can set up Tailwinds. You can use Will-O-Wisps. You can use Shadow Balls. But one thing that Scarlet and Violet has that Sword and Shield did not, where this combination was also quite viable, is the fact that DRIFBLIM has Haze. Right, Haze is such an important move in this generation because there are Dondozos still out there. We're, what, 6-7 months into Scarlet and Violet, and yes, we do still see Dondozos on the ladder. We're gonna see if we see some today. We're going whale watching, folks, with this DRIFBLIM. We've also got Roaring Moon, which is a longtime favorite of mine. Acrobatics, Dragon Dance, Throat Chop, and Protect. The Tera Flying makes your Acrobatics do just so much damage. You have booster energy to give you that Acrobatics activation all, right off the bat. It's a really, really cool combo from Roaring Moon, and I'm glad that it's still alive. The Tinglu with Tera Poison to keep itself alive against other fairy types. Earthquake, Ruination, Heavy Slime, Protect. Heavy Slime to deal with a lot of the Fluttermanes out there and really just kind of deals with a lot of the things that are out there. Iron Hands with just the full attack set. It's beautiful. The Assault Vest keeps it from going down. And then the Fluttermane with a full attack set. This is essentially saying, let's set up the speed with the Boom Balloon, and then let's send out the Pokemon that do the most damage to go and take down the rest of the team. The downside of this team is that it focuses very hard on the two Pokemon that you bring outside of Indeedee and DRIFBLIM. And you're counting on those two Pokemon to kind of take down the rest of the team, because Indeedee is likely not going to be taking down anything. The DRIFBLIM likely is not going to be taking down anything. So anyway, we're going to go and give this a try. But first, I do want to give a big thanks to Dr. Drusel, who went and shared this on our rental codes chat. Again, if you want to go and share your own Pokemon, now that even home is out and you have your own little home ideas, please, please, please go and share those. Specifically, I'm actually looking for some really cool home-based teams that I can use just on the casual ladder or against some friends. So if you're down for that, go on over to the link in the description, Pokesports.info, and head on over to our Discord, go to the rental codes chat, drop your PokePaste, drop your rental code, and we might just use it for a team. Anyway, let's take this team onto the dance floor. Let's go and see what kind of damage we can do. Follow me now. Let's go. All right, so here's the thing with this team, is I can choose the combo that gets my DRIFBLIM really speedy, right? I can go the DRIFBLIM and Indeedee, and in this case, it's decent because the Scizor can't bullet punch once it does that, but I kind of do want to do that because of the Tailwind. But that does mean that I only have two Pokemon with which to do the rest of the damage to this team with. I think that Iron Hands is going to be one of those Pokemon just because of Drain Punch. Drain Punch will keep me alive through the rest of the game, and I mean, to boot, it does at least neutral damage to 5 of the Pokemon. And of course, on Fluttermane, I just go for Wild Charge. And then on the last choice here, I could go for Roaring Moon. In Tailwind, I do really well. But I think Fluttermane might be the pick. Fluttermane, Tinglu. No, Tinglu. I like Tinglu here. I'm going for the heavy choices, the more defensive choices, I guess. I think I like that a little better right now. Reason being, I see the Iron Bundle, and I'm like, oh, that thing is just going to slow Fluttermane down. The Murkrow can come out and set up the Tailwind as well. And then both sides have the Tailwind up. Didn't happen. But we at least have the Chi-Yu. Chi-Yu is interesting. I'm going to be able to outspeed the Iron Bundle, which is nice. I might not be able to outspeed the Iron Bundle. It's not as nice. Okay, well, there's my special defense. I can go for the Tailwind here. I have to go for the Tailwind here. Yeah, Follow Me isn't going to work. We can go for Psychic on the Iron Bundle. That works. Hey, and by the way, interesting to note, if I didn't go for Tailwind here, Trick Room was also quite a viable option. Oh my gosh, they both go before me. Oh yeah, okay, because Icy Wind slows me down and then yuck. Ugh, hate that. Gross. Well, at least we have, again, the Iron Hands. Yeah, that's nice against the Chi-Yu. We'll go for Ice in Hand. We're taking the we're taking the Hobbits to Ice in Hand. We're going to attack that. We're going to attack that. No point in terastallizing right now. In fact, I really shouldn't terastallize with this. Yeah, my DRIFBLIM is real slow. But at least it gets a Shadow Ball off before the Chi-Yu gets to attack, so that's great. I can lose the DRIFBLIM at this point, because now at least I have a Ting-Lu in Tailwind and a -1 Iron Hands. That doesn't really matter. Iron Hands is pretty much always going to be going last anyway. I think I'm going to want to terastallize the Ting-Lu. We'll see how that goes. Fluttermane. Okay. So, now I'm definitely going to want to terastallize somebody. There's no Protect on my Ice in Hand, but I can go for a Heavy Slam on the Fluttermane. Yeah, just go for a Heavy Slam on Fluttermane and Drain Punch on Chi-Yu. I think the best thing for me to do right now is to assume that my what's his name, Assault Vest Iron Hands is going to live this. Go for a Heavy Slam on the Fluttermane. Go for a Drain Punch on the Chi-Yu. Yeah. Because if I can assume that Fluttermane is going to live this, then I don't have to terastallize the Iron Hands. Because if I terastallize the Iron Hands, then yes, I have a higher chance of surviving Tera Fairy Fluttermane. But I have a lesser chance of surviving a potential Heat Wave. Because Heat Wave plus Fluttermane equals nasty. Now, mind you, on the other hand, on the Iron Hand, if I went for an Earthquake, I don't know. I don't like the idea of that. Never mind. Yeah, that's not going to be nearly enough. Not nearly enough. Even with this flamethrower, I don't think... Yeah, there we go. That would have been bad if I were terastallized, I think. Yeah, so there's the Focus Sash. Drain Punch is very good for me. Heal me up. There you go. Now with Chi-Yu down, do I survive a Dazzling Gleam? That's the question. That is indeed the question. There's another Pokemon though. Oh, that's Great Tusk. I don't need well, actually, now Ground is bad for me. I should Protect from Headlong Rush. I should... I want to Ice Punch so badly, but I think I need to take out this Fluttermane. Yeah. I need to hope that I live a Dazzling Gleam. Okay, little bit of a mistake. Little bit of a mistake. I'm going to now need to live. Okay, so that's not Choice Bandit either, or Choice Specs. I'm going to need to live a Shadow Ball and a Headlong Rush. But if I do that, I think I win. I think if I survive those 2 attacks, then I win the game. Because we go for an Earthquake here. It's going to be a -2 Great Tusk, taking all that damage. Flutter Maiden's at 1 HP, so it's irrelevant. But yeah, I just need a super effective move to not one-shot. Well, okay. And of course, I'm not even allowed to have hope. Okay. Would it have even KO? I never do this. I'm going to calc this. Damage calc. All right. We are going to put in Ting Lu. Terrasilize Poison. Versus Great Tusk. Let's just say bunch of stuff here. High defense. No, it wouldn't have. It would have done like even at plus 252, 252. Man, that thing would have done like 50% damage at most. Ah, of course. Okay, fine. Let's go into our next game. Now, to be fair, an Earthquake at -2 on the Great Tusk only does like 50% damage as well. So there would have been a little bit of hope, but probably not actually all that much. So anyway, the calcs defy me. All right, let's figure out this game though. So I like the Earthquake on the Ting Lu. But I think what it could really benefit from is being paired with the DRIFBLIM because of the Earthquake. Now, none of these Pokemon would love to take an Earthquake from a Ting Lu, so why don't I just focus on that? Reason being, because Why do I care so much about putting up Tailwind? I don't think I care too much about putting up Tailwind here. I can bring in the Indeedee and Ting Lu. Let's bring in the DRIFBLIM anyway. Let's see if maybe they bring in the Indeedee and do my work for me. And if not, I have a DRIFBLIM. DRIFBLIM still, can set up Tailwind. That's pretty good to do on the first turn. Let's go Metabot. Yeah. I like my 2 flying Pokemon, the 2 flying Pokemon being DRIFBLIM and Tera flying Roaring Moon. So we'll be okay trying to set Earthquakes. Because again, the point of this game is just to Earthquake as much as possible. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake. Shaky, shaky, shaky. Here comes the Iron Bundle as well. Okay. I almost feel like I should... what can I do about that Amoonguss? Not too much right now. I have Roaring Moon for that later. I'm not going to Terrasilize anything. I don't need to Terrasilize anything. I can go for a Shadow Ball to break a potential Sash on the Iron Bundle. If it goes into Amoonguss, then that's great. It's fine too. And then I can go for an Earthquake. Just do big damage to both of them. Yeah. Yeah. Missing the Blizzard on both of them! Thank you. Thank you. Somebody's going to sleep. Somebody's going to sleep big time. Yeah, it's not going to affect my DRIFBLIM. It's great. Okay. Interestingly, that's okay. Yeah, we're going to Shadow Ball the Iron Bundle. That's probably going to hit the Amoonguss, and I'm going to be okay with that. We Earthquake here. Okay. They're just putting both of my Pokemon to sleep, and they can do that. They have that prerogative. This could have been a nice turn to Tailwind, but we don't live in that regret. Oh. But you protected. I think my opponent just learned something. I have to believe that my opponent just learned something. We're going to go for another Earthquake. We're going to hope that we wake up here. No. No, I'm going to Tailwind because it doesn't matter. It's a Freeze Dry. That's going to hurt. Did all right. Here we go with the Tailwind. Now, next turn, my DRIFBLIM is going to outspeed if it doesn't fall asleep. Dinglu did wake up. That's great. And down goes the Iron Bundle. Bye-bye. By the way, okay, so here's something. I feel like some people are going to look at that first turn where they're with their Iron Bundle doing the Iron Bundle thing and be like, hey, you know what? In my games, I never have my opposing Iron Bundle double miss a Blizzard. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I'm going to call you out on that because I'm pretty sure you do. You just don't think about it too often because that's the game you win. You don't think too hard about the games that you win. You think a lot about the games that you lose. I'm going to go ahead and Will-O-Wisp this King Gambit because it deserves it. And then we're going to Earthquake. Yep. I will say this definitely defined the game for them. Hopefully this King Gambit is at least fire. Tera Dark King Gambit works. Yeah. Doesn't really make too much of a difference because it's still getting Willowed. If it was Tera Fire, then it wouldn't have gotten Will-O-Wisp, but it would have gotten Earthquaked. It's still gonna hurt. Drifblim. It's a low kick. Low kick does a little bit of damage. I should be able to take out the Amoonguss from here, actually, with a well-placed Spuck Ball, Shadow Ball. I'm cool with just letting King Gambit take some burn damage for the next little bit. Let's go for a Shadow Ball on the Moongie. Go for a Protect, just in case. Because even when Tinglu wakes up, protecting is never really a bad thing, because it takes that extra burn damage, you know? Sucker Punch makes sense. Yeah, Sucker Punch makes perfect sense. Good job. Oh, I thought that was going to be a Pollen Puff on my guy, but nope. I think sending out Roaring Moon is actually just fine here. But then I saw Iron Hands, and I changed my mind immediately. I said, nope, this is the way to go. We're going to Heavy Slam the Moongie. We are going to Heavy Slam the Moongus. And down goes King Gambit. Yes, I did quote Despicable Me. I have a 6-year-old. Listen, okay? Sometimes we watch a movie, and sometimes that movie is Despicable Me. Did I laugh when Steve Carell says, we are going to steal the moon? No, but it was entertaining. And that's just fine. Tinglu was still asleep for that one? Yeah, Tinglu was still asleep. Tinglu should wake up for this next one, though, as long as that... Okay, it's a mouse hold. Never mind. I am okay with it being a mouse hold. That thing's short. Well, I say let's go for a Drain Punch on this mouse hold. I say let's go for a Heavy Slam on the Moongus. I would just like it to go down now, please. It's not going to be enough. We're manifesting this. It can't be enough. I saw 18 damage. Nope, never mind. I saw wrong. Oh god. How many hits were that? How many hits was that? 8. Oh wow. Okay. Okay. What? I don't think it has the time to do that much damage. I am going to Drain Punch and Protect. I just want to take down the Mousehold. I just want to take down the Mousehold. That's all I really care about. I want the Amoonguss to be the last thing on the field. I hate you so much. You can't even give me that. Can't even give me that. You're going to Pop Bomb into Protect. Yeah. Yeah. Ice in Hand. Ice in Hand. Come now, Ice in Hand. We're going to Drain Punch the Mousehold. We're going to Acrobatics, Tera Flying even. The Mousehold. That's just in case, you know? Like I said, I want the Amoonguss to be the last thing on the field. I don't want it here. Alright? Hey, Pokemon Home came out, right? Like a second ago? Like 2 seconds ago. Oh god. Amoonguss is gonna be the last thing on the field. Wake up. There you go. There you go. Get Drain Punched. Bye-bye. Oh, cool. Alright. Heal up 11 HP. We're good. We're good. I would have been very happy too if the population bomb did hit all 10 times and Roaring Moon went down, because then that would mean that Iron Hands gets to give a big old punch to the Mousehold, take that out, and then the Amoonguss is still the last thing on the field. That's what's important. That is what's important. Anyway, game 3. Let's go. Okay, wow, going up against a Dondozo. What's the Dondozo Co-Star? Okay, this was built for Haze. Haze was built for this. We need to bring in the Indeedee. I don't know why I wanted to call it Indeedee. Dondozo. It's the Indondon. I'm not going to bring DRIFBLIM right off the bat. In fact, I need to bring something that can deal with a Dondozo, I think. I'm looking at that. Yeah, I'm going to bring the Tinglu. And then we bring this in the back. And then what's the last one? I need something that can deal with the Goldingo. Yeah, well, that's Earthquake. That's certainly Earthquake. Does this help? Does Flutter Mane help? Yeah, it does all right. It does all right against everything. It does really well against everything. Especially in Tailwind. Yeah, we're going for it. We are going for it. If there is going to be a turn where I can go for Tailwind and Haze, like at the exact same time, that would be so beautiful. But game doesn't work like that. I would so like it if the game worked like that. You know, you just have a move that's Tailwind and Haze all bundled up in a nice little bow. That would be cool. Anyway, do I go for the... Do I try and take out the Goldingo with an Earthquake here? I could. We're going to Protect. Yeah, I'm going to try it. Yeah, this turn Yeah, I'm going to do that this turn. My other idea here was to switch into DRIFBLIM. But whatever I switch into would then have to take a Make It Rain, and I would rather just keep things as they are. protect the Indeedee, potentially do some big damage to the Golden Go, or make them terrestrialize into flying if that's the case. Next turn, I can always Heavy Slam the Murkrow. I don't care if the Murkrow wants to Tailwind this turn because this... Okay. My oh my. My oh my. Wait, what do you mean Dinglu is protected by Psychic Terrain? Is that a thing for Parasong? Does that not work because it's Prankster and I'm on Psychic Terrain? Does it not work because it's single target? I'm mighty confused, but I want to see what the Parasong count shows here, if anything. Restored the HP. Like, the Murkrow is Parasonged. Wait, the Murkrow is affected by Parasong. Huh? Okay. Okay. Anyway, what do I do with this? I can bring in the DRIFBLIM now. I can't. I need to wait for Indeedee to go down. I'm going to Psychic. The Murkrow is going to leave. I'm going to Ruinate. Yes, I believe I just Ruinate. Because Ruination doesn't care about your unaware. Ruination doesn't care about your +2. But +2 probably cares about being able to take out Tinglu, but still. I guess in that case I could have used Follow Me, but it's fine. It's fine. It's going to use Earthquake or something, and I'm going to be really sad about it. Or it'll use Wave Crash, and it'll do damage to itself. Is it targeting? It's targeting the Indeedee! Hooray! They did my work for me. Thank you. Oh, that's a lot of recoil damage, bud. Well, have that. Have that. Ready? Watch this. We're going to send out the DRIFBLIM. We're going to hit the Haze. We're going to try and KO a Dondozo. Yum, yum, yum. Special defense is delicious. We're going to go for Haze. We have... I don't really like being ground type anymore. I'm going to stop being that. I'm going to Earthquake. And it'll only hit the Dondozo, and I'll be very happy about that. We're several months into Scarlet and Violet. There's still some people out there who don't really know how terrestrialization works. So let me just say this one more time. I get comments on this often, and I get it. Like, we put out a lot of beginner-friendly content where people can, take teams and go at it on the battle stadium. But yeah, the way terrestrialization works, it doesn't remove your stab, your same type attack bonus, when you switch in to a terrestrialized type. So that Earthquake that I just used still has a 1.5 times multiplier, even though I'm poisoned. If I were, say, Tera Ground, I'm going to Shadow Ball this. If I were Tera Ground, that would have been 2 times as effective. It's good. Tera Blast specifically, because this was a big point the other day. Tera Blast only does 1.5 times. Nice crit. If you are tearing into a type that is not your own. So if I had a Tera Blast on my Tinglu, it would have been Tera Poison. That would have been 1.5 times the 80. So that's 120. We're going to Shadow Ball this. We're going to Heavy Slam that. Yeah, the battle is canceled. But if I were Tera Ground and I was using Tera Blast, then that would have been times 2. That would have been 160. But on Tinglu, I would never want to do that because I have Earthquake, and ×2 Earthquake would have just been by and large better. Anyway, that was the game. I really enjoyed that last one. That's what DRIFBLIM was built for, baby. That's why we have haze on that. That's why it doesn't have protect. It doesn't need protect necessarily. It's just very fast and it can burn things. That's important. I really enjoyed this team, and I want to thank Dr. Drossel for making this team. Really, really interested in it, and I definitely want to try it out a little bit more, especially going into the next season. I think this is going to be a great team to climb the ladder with. So definitely go and take this one for your own. Go and give it a try, because it's a lot of fun to tailwind things with your Psychic Seed DRIFBLIM. Anyway, I've been Mike. I play with 2 Pokemon on the field, and I'll see you next time. Bye.